H&L presents the grand finale, part 31, the last war, the dawn of the Universal Empire. The universe is divided in halves versus the powers of old and the powers of new. Each generation, the last generations of these great powers, between the insurance power, the banking power, the Bahara power, and the Builderon power, and the Bashir magazine, versus the Kichuru, the Madonians, the Scholastica, and the Chaldeans, and Maverick and Christine's forces. This epic final clash will take place in one of the legendary moons of the Kalbani galaxy, where all beasts were cleared out. It had mountains range, plateaus, a large open field, poised for war. The Madonian Armada placed their cannons near the top of the plateaus, bombarding the enemy as they tried to advance. The Johnson used their mechs and the Banker mechs as well to bombard the enemy. Planes were flying everywhere. Bodies were everywhere. The elite heroes of the two sides, both sides, the leaders, the siblings. On one side of the old guard was Alexander and Tristan Colonina, and the other was Satakoi and Kashan Madonia. This battle had never happened before, and will never happen again. This will be the battle of a lifetime, a legendary battle. Which Premier was here. Crest, you and I must show our skills one last time and prove to the universe that Madonia could still rule. The side of our allies, of course. All said to Crest. Crest was like, yes, indeed. And determined. Let's go. And Gregor said, it is very regrettable that my lord is not here. But he is beguiled by fools like Malzi and others. I followed blindly after Macariello. Now, King, take your time. And all the rest of you, Flashbuster, go forth. And they said, take your time. Yes, I will go. I'll prove myself in this battle. Charge! And on the other end, the Bankon were losing their mechs. The Bankon named Baha, Ronmulo, Kerry, and Angelo sit down the south in the gate in their castle as they formed a southern ring of defense, defending the main camp. It was being guarded by that's a good one. It was being guarded by Paulie Imperial and Sharon Imperial, respectively, as the twins, the colonial twins, moved out to the front line. Homer also moved to the front line, and also in the back, Pena was guarding, and J.S. Johnson was proving himself worthy in this battlefield. And so too were I.B., Sona, and Sheraton, as they cut down many of the insurance and Ashura magazine forces. And Alex Summa, who was also there, determined to be the strongest woman in all the universe. This was the last war. She must prove herself. She started to slay many of the Madonian officers and troops, along with Scholasticon as well. The Russian army began to use her ships to bombard the enemy and try to fly over the main camp. But just then, Sims, two silver accent ships had appeared and started attacking the Scholasticon ships, thus enabling them to be completely destroyed and wiped out. The Silver Destiny ships are here. Fall back. Go underground. Attack. Attack from the ground. The Silver Destiny ships go on to attack people who are high up. And so they're trying to attack the plateaus where the Madonian cannons were to try to ease up the pain. But one of them had ordered special shields over these plateaus to ensure the Silver Action ships will not get past. As the battle continued to wear on, the young fear of the Ghanaians, our long friend of Suna, had passed away during an explosion by the enemy cannon fire. Carl was also in the defensive line, was stunned. Leon Field, no! And Turquoise said, I failed to protect her. And next, Iffy was also found, and he died protecting his mother Perth, also from enemy cannon fire. Perth vowed for vengeance and ordered Power End, Postboxer, and Danny to advance forward towards the front line. Seeing that their troops were dying out, J.S. Johnson told his forces to charge. General Colin Downs also told his forces to charge. They must take down Macdonian officers. And in this takedown, Anthony Starkey and his wife Leona Starkey died in battle. Oh, Anthony cried out in pain as he was dying. Always longed to see peace, so we were destined to ever live through war, and never in our lifetime will we die in the age of peace. With that, the last of the Macdonian advisors had passed away. Stutter and the Plastic ordered for vengeance and started to attack more and more of the enemy forces. While all of this was happening, the last of the Iotons, Robert and Jane Upton, had fallen between the might of the Silver Excellence ships as they were targeting randomly to try to get to the enemy. As both sides were starting to lose valuable officers, the time had come for the third party to rise. Andrew LaFleur and his forces were riding hard through the rain, getting past the storm, and finally making it to the battle in the western side of the battlefield. He stopped his men just shy of the battle. He raised up his sword and said, "Men, together, this is where we make our last stand. This is our moment to seize the opportunity. You see before you all those that dare bring chaos in this universe. For generations, the universe has known nothing but war. But under our rule is where the universe truly made peace. Now go, let us cut down this enemy and bring peace to this universe. We're so long for. Attack!" And the Encroachment forces, the Sladia, the Bayfark and Ritchie, Hugh, and Angel and Mary and Jenna, and all their forces and allies had charged. The allies consisting of Rishi troops and Tiger troops, who were part of the all original LaFleur forces in the third universe. And as Andrew LaFleur began to cut down even more of the Macdonian and Enchant forces, he nodded and cried to himself, "Forgive me, darling Collier, Sono, Robert of the Rishi. This is my freedom. I failed to rescue you, but allow me to make up for my failure by winning the universe and honoring this battle and that victory to you." The Macdonians, Satakoi and Tashawn froze in the main camp in fear. "It's Lord of Lore. He's in this universe too? How?" "Frank, he must have come for vengeance. That's what we did to him all those years ago. Men, do something!" There is overwhelming fear in the cause of the Macdonian main camp, as the Cardine and Glasgow were charged to defeat the LaFleur forces. Alvin Mary, for his part, was going to confront General Colin Daniels, and he said, "You old man, you've been scurrying about this universe for many years, causing chaos. I'm here now to put you down once and for all." And General Daniels said, "You're nothing but a young punk who is an opportunist, serving after that fool Siegfried Synergen. And now you go back to the LaFleurs. You're nothing but a servant." "Ah," replied Alvin Mary. "You serving the J.S. now Johnson? Are you calling me a servant? Come on now. It's time we settle this." And during the fighting, Maverick confronted LaFleur. As LaFleur was cutting down people, LaFleur faced him and said, "So, you want to face me? Are you here to kill me? Or is this truly my time and moment?" At that moment, Maverick had a flashback to when he was facing Riccardo, as Riccardo asked him, "So, who is it that is worthy of ruling this universe? Is it Andrew LaFleur? Is that the pure-hearted man that you want to rule? Maverick remembered he did not say anything. And the courier replied to him and said, there's no need for you to answer. The expression of your body has clearly given me the answer. And then Maverick turned around and said, found facing the floor, and said, I will not face you, Andrew. And then he turned around and started beating insurance forces. And Andrew LaFleur was like, as I expected. As he grabbed his sword, Utopia, and started slaying the enemies. While that was going on, Andrew LaFleur confronted One and Dawn. And One and Dawn said, well, Andrew, it seems you're here in this universe as well. And then Andrew replied, One and Dawn, this time I will defeat you. This time, there will be no one sniping me in the back of my head. And One and Dawn and Andrew LaFleur began to duel. And Hugh and the other forces were slaying people left and right. And the battle continued on. Ships were going down. Bombs were going off. Cannon fire everywhere. Bodies, limbs, blood was everywhere. It was a very gruesome battle. All sides now were losing people. And Avon and Mary had successfully killed General Upon Downs wailed in agony and said, oh, to die in battle. It's such a grand battle. I have no regrets. And then his allies and his officers, Golden Axe and Buster, cried out for their lord. General Daniels, no! And then it was at that point when Joseph was making a difference in this battle. And then at the end, after beating back One and Dawn's spear, Andrew LaFleur using the sword Utopia, broke One and Dawn's spear and slashed him, slaying him in the middle of the battle. One and Dawn had perished. And then after that, he cried out, One and Dawn has once again fallen to my blade. The Androsian forces were on a high. Victory was close at hand, and the LaFleur ordered all forces charge. We will wipe out these Madonians and make them pay for their sins and crimes against me. The Androsian forces were moving out to destroy Madonia first. At that moment, Sim ordered his 2 silver accent ships to attack the LaFleur. The LaFleur then used his sword, Ultimate Attack. These ships are a nuisance. Be gone. Utopia! Blast! And instantly, the blast and the Utopia blast cut down both silver accent ships, destroying them midair. Sim cried in agony, no! My ships! You know how much money they cost? No! And seeing that both sides were being eradicated, Lord Modo of the Baja was thinking, maybe we should join LaFleur. It doesn't make no sense fighting. And then Tristan was going towards the Baja, making sure they do not turn on them, seeing that their position was so close to their main camp. And so after confronting with the Baja, securing their loyalty, his brother Alexander tried to make plea to Sadakoi and Tristan and said, we are all on the same side. We both want the same thing. We're all the last generation. Let's not make the mistakes of our forefathers. Let's bind together as one universe against a common enemy. We must prevent the rise and the rebirth of the Androsian Empire. And Sadakoi, who normally was against reason, and said, yeah, brother, let's do that. Dashan was shocked. His sister was so scared and nervous for her life that she would gladly accept cooperation with their sworn enemies. And so it was said, after that, all the sides stopped fighting each other and started fighting against Androsika. Andrew was caught by surprise and said, the Insuran and Madonian and their allies have turned around to attack me. Men of Androsika, this is our moment. Attack! And Andrew went forward to kill Tashan and Sadokoi. And then the brothers, Tristan and Alexander, went to assist him. And so the 4 siblings, 2 different siblings, 4 people were against the LaFleur as he tried to battle out against them. He did not use his full power here because many of his own troops were surrounding him. And all the other powers decided to turn their attention into the Androsian forces and tried to push them back transferred back to the camp. And after some time, the floor was defeated by the kicks of Tashawn, the ninjutsu of Satakoi, and the sword talents and fighting styles of Tristan and Alexander collectively. And I vowed and said, "You fools. Remember, I will not forget this humiliation, and I will remember this." And with that, the Androscan forces retreated. And at war's end, everyone looked towards Alexander and Tristan for guidance, and declared that the empire they would make will consist of all powers equal in the universe, a universe in which everyone will rule together in peace and harmony. And Leno, their godfather, suggested that these two brothers, Tristan and Alexander, should lead this new way of coming, since it was their idea, not knowing to them that it was their father's idea, which their father stole from Andrew back in the First Great War era. But at that moment, that the Colonia stood on top of the universe, and all the powers in the universe, except Androsco, had finally come together as one under the rule of the Colonia, thus ending the last war forever.